Well, I never thought this would happen. I never thought this would happen. I'm shocked.
Back to reality.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR, and in today's video it's going to be something, I am extremely stunned and speechless, and yeah, so before we get to the main news, I forgot to mention in my last race review that Kevin Harvick, after his retirement, will join Fox, so we'll be up in the broadcast booth for Fox next year, so will join the Fox Sports team, which that's going to be really cool for him. I hope, Harvick, I have confidence Harvick will do really good there. So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know on that. But the main point of this video we're going to be talking about is what happened to Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch, what it has been reported that Kyle Busch has been caught traveling into Mexico with a handgun, and he released a statement saying it was true. At first I saw this report and I thought it was fake, but it's not. It's actually real, and I am extremely shocked by this. I'm sure a lot of people are shocked by this as well, and oh my gosh, this is shocking. Honestly, this is one of the most shocking news I've ever heard of. And Kyle Busch getting arrested in Mexico area. It's just, oh my gosh, it's shocking. A NASCAR driver, a famous NASCAR driver getting arrested for something that Kyle Busch should have been, honestly, it's a difficult situation for Kyle Busch to be in, because, yes, Kyle should have been aware that he had a gun, and, but Kyle Busch got arrested, was in jail for like a few hours, and then got let go, so, yeah, wow, this is shocking news. This is what Kyle Busch said about the statement, about what happened. In late January, Samantha and I enjoyed a several-day vacation in Mexico. When departing the country, my handgun was flagged during routine screening at the airport. I have a valid concealed carry permit with from my local authority and adhere from all handgun laws, but I made a mistake by forgetting it was in my bag. Discovery of the handgun led to my determination while the situation was resolved. I was not aware of the Mexican law and no intention of bringing the handgun into Mexico. When it was discovered, I fully cooperated with the authorities, accepted the penalties, and returned to North Carolina. I apologize for the mistake, appreciated the respect shown by all parties as we resolve the matter. My family and I consider this issue closed. So this actually happened all the way back in January, guys. So I honestly have no words to say. This is one of the most shocking news I've ever heard of. If you guys want to know my opinion on this, I mean, I do get it. Traveling to another country, it takes extra security, and I do why they take things seriously. You're heading in a new country. There are different laws in Mexico, and with Kyle Busch having that handgun, the authorities would have taken him away, and stuff would have just been happening. So Kyle Busch, honestly, in my opinion, he should have been more aware that he should have had a gun in his pocket. But I'm glad it wasn't really. It was just a mistake. He forgot about it, and I'm glad Kyle Busch owned up to it. I'm glad Kyle Busch owned up to it with everything. So yeah, but wow, this is shocking news. I mean, really, really, really shocking news. And so, my goodness, and yeah, this is shocking. Wow, he got out of prison. It was Kyle Busch. Get this, he was almost sentenced to 3 years in prison. 3 whole years. Can you believe that? Like, wow, that is shocking. Kyle Busch didn't realize how having a gun in one of his like pockets or something like that. Had a handgun, had his license. Remember, he had his license for it, and just forgot he was in his pocket. He had no intentions of trying to hurt anyone. He applied with everything. I'm glad Kyle Busch owned up to his mistakes, was able to work at things cooperatively, and yeah, so yeah. But Kyle honestly should have been more aware of him having a gun in his pocket. He honestly should have at least checked everything first. But other than that, I'm glad Kyle Busch said he wasn't hurting anyone or anything, which was good. And so yeah, this is shocking news. I mean, really, 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 really shocking news. And honestly, whew, my gosh. Starting off on Monday with this announcement. With this. I honestly thought this was fake news, but it turns out not to be. It turns out not to be, and this is actually a reality. Kyle Busch, in my opinion, he should have been more aware, and it almost could have ruined his career. I mean, sentenced to 3 years in prison, that could have been the end. That legit could have been the end. Like, think about it. If Kyle Busch was sentenced to 3 years in prison, that would have practically ruined his NASCAR career. Practically ruined his NASCAR career. I mean, it was this close to Kyle Busch's career to be over. Like 3 years. 3 years. I mean, it's not like Kyle Larson's suspension back in 2020 where he said a racial slur, which honestly, what Kyle Larson did back then was really stupid. I mean, you should not say that word regardless. But Kyle Larson, I'm glad he owned up to his mistakes, apologized. I think he deserved that second chance, and he's now a champion. So wow, this is shocking news. I mean, really shocking news. Kyle Busch's career could have been cut short, and so yeah. But in conclusion, I mean, this is a tough situation Kyle's going through. He is back in the U.S. now. He was able to risk the clash. So yeah. So what do you guys think about this really shocking news? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, this is Preston signing off.